Now you're live.
There we go. We're live.
Okay.
Hey, everybody. It's Amy and Jim from Amy Bachman Sewing Quilt. Amy Sews, all the things, right? So welcome to Monday. Make it Monday. It's all about Serger Seam Allowances today, right? So the one thing that people don't realize, and I want to say from a manufacturer standpoint, it makes me crazy when they mark the seam allowance, a 1/2 inch, 5/8 on the, just to the right of the blade, because it's not accurate. Right. And we're going to talk about why it's not accurate. And you might see a little hint behind me right there. Right. The holiday box is launching soon. Just putting it out there. So 25 gifts for sewers and quilters. And it's coming soon. So keep your eyes peeled. Anyway, James, what do we got over there with our serger? Just need some thread, fabric. We're all good.
Do you want to flip us over?
I guess I can do that. I'll change it over.
Whoa.
Oh, wrong one.
We're number 3.
Oh, we're number 3. Look at
Here we
that.
go.
That's better.
Okay. Because, well, we just take that off. Depending on your serger, some have a lot of marks on them, like on the top part, which is kind of far away from where you're working. And a lot of times we refer to like the little marks that are on the foot that we have there. But it's kind of hard sometimes because every serge is different.
Yep.
Every foot's different.
Yep.
And it's like everybody's opinion. They all vary.
Yes.
And you probably have a preference like I do. And like, for example, like I have this one set up for 1/4 inch. And I got this little tool, and actually I have this one too, that I could use to help guide with it. And this one may be a little easier because I have it right like beside the blade. So when it cuts, it'll leave like a 1/4 inch. But if you look at it, oops, it's actually not to the right of the needle. It's right under the needle. So actually, this is cutting off a little more. That technically my seam allowance would be a little narrower than a 1/4 inch. But once I stitch it, press it, then open my seam, that fabric wrapping over the seam, that's going to eat up some space. So then I'll get a true 1/4 inch.
Right. So we measure from the left needle, if you're using your left needle, to the inside of your blade, right? Where it cuts. So that's the thread that's left on your project. And right. If you're cutting away, you measure what you cut off and put the two together. You measure your stitches and you measure your cut off.
Yeah.
Especially 5/8. It gets everybody.
Right. And a lot of times too, some knit patterns have 1/4 inch seam allowances built in.
Right.
Or 3/8 to a 1/2 inch. So you got to read your directions as to how they planned out your pattern.
Right.
Before you start lining everything up.
Right.
And then this one does have a nice little tool that I use a lot. And
Jim likes it. I hate it.
I know.
I hate that thing. It gets in my balls. I know.
I like it.
I don't care.
It's my friend.
Just sew a seam, Jim.
So what? So if I were doing that, okay, I have that 1/4 inch lined up here, so I now know where the blade is. So if I was looking for this to do a 5/8, as I'm spinning this around, there's my 1/2 inch, I got a 3/4. Well, I got a full 5/8, which is more than I want. So I'm going to go and line up with that one. So if I line it up like this, then I got about a 5/8 from the needle over.
But that's only if your stitch width is a 1/4 inch.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. It's confusing. That's why we're doing it.
And so this way, here's like my 5/8. That'll be getting it trimmed. So my remaining is in a 1/4 inch because my pattern had everything cut at 5/8. And the blade's engaged, and it's doing a wide 3-thread overlap. Oops, and there I got it.
I don't know what the heck happened to that.
My thread came undone.
The thread came undone.
Yep.
That's okay.
That's why we're live.
That's why we're live. We're working on the serger project for September, right? Don't worry about it. So what you're going to do now is just measure what's on your fabric.
Correct.
And measure what cut off your fabric.
And if I got that and that, and if I go with my 5/8, which is right here.
Right. So that's what you have to do. You have to make sure, because if you change the blade width, it changes the width of the stitch. And right. And so especially with garment sewing, it really makes a monstrous difference, right? So that's what we really wanted to show people, because and usually these lives come from Q&A that people bring in this door. She goes, but my Serger seam allowance was so wide and my shirt didn't fit. And I tried to explain to her that the 5/8 on the serger had nothing to do with how wide her stitch was. It was just anyhow. But you guys get it now. You got to sew a seam, measure your stitches, measure what cuts off, and they should equal your seam allowance.
Right.
Right. So that's the scoop. So hopefully everybody's having a terrific day. It's a beautiful day here in Harmony, Pennsylvania. I'm off to Baby Lock Convention Friday. I just got home from brother.
Wow.
Bernina. Yeah. Janome was here in Pittsburgh. Yay, that was easy. So we're doing all the things to keep you guys engaged. So please send this out to the universe. Tell your friends. Come and see us at Amy Bachman's Home Quilt in Harmony, PA. All right, everybody, have a terrific day because the more you know,
The more you sew.